Hey everybody, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer and welcome back to my game of Frostgrave. This is my solo campaign called Transcend. It's telling the story of a wizard searching for transcendence. And this is Chapter 5. If you didn't watch the previous video, you definitely want to go back and watch it so it will set up the scenario and you'll understand what's going on. When I last left you in the last episode, the vampire has now made an appearance on the far end. He is guiding 3 wolves and he does know where I am. I need to get my warband members off that edge. What I've got to decide is whether I just make a run for it or if I decide to kill the vampire. If you defeat the vampire in this episode, you can go back to town and recover or pay for any hirelings that you need and then move on to Chapter 6. If you don't defeat the vampire, you can either return home, get more warband, and come back and play it again, or if you don't defeat the vampire, but you make it across the exit, you have to do Chapter 6 with only what survived of your warband. And then you have to come back and deal with the vampire again. So it's to your advantage to fight the vampire and destroy him. It just may not be in the cards. It depends on how the enemies deal, random rolls, things like that. So let's go ahead and get started. It is the start of turn number 5. It is the wizard phase. Once again, my wizard will group activate with 1, 2. Is she within 3? I'm going to take all of the archers. They're all within 3 of me. But before she fires, or they fire, the wizard will move over, and I will cast grenade on the zombies. I need to roll a 9 or higher. Here we go. I rolled a 6. I will take 3 points. I'm down to 13 health. That is a successful spell. And now it is a plus 3 attack against all of them. So let's start with the one in front. The zombies have an armor of 12, health of 6, and their fight is +1. So I'm doing a +3 versus +1. I got a 19. Trust me, versus its 15. 19 is going to defeat that zombie. The next one, +3 versus +1. I got a 5 to its 5. It won't get even past its armor. Let's do the one in back. Also survives. This one, this grenade spell really stinks sometimes. I got a 9 to its 9, but my +3 is 12 versus 10, 2 damage, so it's got 4 health left on it. And that is it for the wizard, but my soldiers, my 3 archers, can now shoot. This archer will shoot at the injured one. She is +3 shoot versus +1. I got a 7 to its 12. She misses. This archer right here will shoot at this one. +3 versus +1. I got a 16 to its 17, but my 19 beats its 18. 19 versus 10 is 9, and she destroys this one. That is 2 more bad guys gone. I've defeated, I thought I got 1 more ghoul. Maybe there's 4 ghouls over here. Did I defeat 4 ghouls and 2 zombies? I haven't been tracking the dead end. That's okay. I never get the max XP anyway. Or if I do, you can only spend 300 per turn to level up. All right, so she went, and then lastly will be this one plus, that is he's still just +2. He's not got a magic weapon. +2 on this one versus +1. I got a 2 to its 7, and he misses. All right, that leaves my apprentice. The apprentice will move up and cast enchant weapon. I need a 10. 17. I'm going to give that to my archer that does still +2, and now he is at +3 with a magic bow. Okay, and that is all I can do, and that was a successful spell. Remember to track your successes and failed spells because they are worth XP. And this game is all about getting your wizard more powerful. All right, that is it for the wizard and apprentice phase. Enemy phase. The 2 zombies can move 4 + 2 is 6. This one can get almost, well, it will double move here, but it can't attack. This one will get right about here, and that's the best they can do. These zombies over here, let's go with the front one. He will move this way, 4 inches. This one moves this way 4 inches. This one this way 4 inches, and this one this way 4 inches. All right, and then their double move. This one this way 2 inches. He's up in there. This one this way 2. This one this way 2, and this one this way 2. So it's sort of right up there. All right, and now the vampire. Oh, the ghoul. Forgot the ghoul. Let's do the ghoul. This way 6, and then that way 3. The vampire. All right, the wolves, by the way, move 8, but they will stay within range of the vampire. They will not ever... The vampire only moves 7, only single moves, and he wants to move into cover. So, cover 7, if I do this, the best I can do is right up here. He would move up here, and the wolves will stay down here to guard him. He knows we're over here, and he's slowly coming my way. All right, that is it for the enemy phase. And now it is time for the soldier phase. All right, these soldiers, 7 inches, they can't. I'm just going to move them 6 inches here and here, and they'll provide backup if necessary. So the soldiers that didn't get to go were 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to move this one up. He's wounded, so that's all. Well, actually, no, he can't do anything. He's wounded. He would move. Well, he would still give him the bonus. He'll move up. He's an ally, so he's there. This one will move up and attack. He gets +3 and then +2, +2, +7 versus +1. I got an 18, and that does kill this zombie. That leaves this guy to step up. He is strictly +3 versus +1. I got a 6 to his 2. I don't win. I don't get past his armor, and so they will stay engaged. Actually, I win the combat. I will shove him back an inch. That'll give my archers a chance to take a shot. That is the soldier phase, and that is the end of the turn. Turn number 6. Let's see if any ghouls appear. I roll a d10, 10 or higher. I rolled a 15. Where do they appear? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. They're way back there. Okay. So 2 ghouls will appear way back here at the center, and they will activate on the enemy turn. All right, it is my turn. The wizard. I haven't even gotten off of my edge yet. I need to get all the way down there. These guys have really been holding me up. I need to get moving. So the wizard, there's a zombie here. The wizard will group activate. He will tell her to shoot, then move, and hopefully she can do it. We're gonna group activate. So all 3 can do their actions first. So she will shoot, then move. She'll shoot. She is +3 versus +1. I got a 2 to its 9. She misses, and I'm not gonna move her. I'm gonna have this guy move. Because he moved, this one gets a +1, so it's +3 versus +2. I got a 5 to hit 16. That one dodged. And then I think what I'm going to have to do is cast Enchant Weapon with my wizard on this one. He does not have a magic weapon yet, so I need an 8 or higher. I got a 3. I failed it. I will not take 5 points of damage. That is a failed spell, and I do take a point of damage, so I'm down to 12. All right, that is the wizard phase. The apprentice phase will activate. She will cast Enchant Weapon on green here. He's going to need it. She needs a 10 or higher. She got a 14. So finally that's Colin. He has a +3 fight. I should have done his bow, but I'm going to do his sword first. He's got a bow and a sword. All right, so he has a +3 fight, and that is a successful spell. She will move here. This one will move. He is +3 versus +2. It's normally +1, but because he moved, this one gets a bonus. So it's +3 versus +2. I got a 5, a 6 to its 9. I still miss. And that is it for the apprentice phase. Man. So the creature phase, this one will step forward and strike. +1 versus my plus... he's got +3. +3 versus +1. I got a 1 to its 12. It wins. 13 minus his armor of 12 means 1 point of damage. He's got 1 point of damage on him. All right, let's come over here to these. They're really spreading out now. Let's do this one. First move is going to go in there 4 inches. he's going to get caught in there. And then he's also going to move a little bit over, but he'll stay. This one, back this way 4. Back that way 2. This one, this way 4, and another 2. This one, this way 4, and then another 2. Okay. And then over here, we got a whole bunch of ghouls. Man, there are a lot of creatures on this thing. Let's do this one. This way, which I would just say he'd climb. And then he'll climb down. All right, that's fine. This one, straight up. Was it 6? Can't see any of me. And then again another 3. Okay, and then this one. This way 6, and another 3. Now the vampire. The vampire knows I'm over here, so 7 inches would put him over here with the wolves protecting him. Remember, once he gets line of sight, he'll send the wolves to attack the nearest targets. Is that it for the? That's it for the enemies. All right, soldier phase. Well, I'm going to have this soldier move. He is he's a man-at-arms. He's +3, and he gets the bonus +2. So he's +5 versus +1. I rolled a nat 20 to its 20. Well, my 20 is obviously going to beat it. So it kills it. Because I got a 25 versus its 22. This one, we need to start moving. She's going to play scout. She will move up 9 to the corner here. There's a treasure token, but the treasure tokens they're a trap. I put them there. You can go for them. The best one to go for would be that one because you're close to the edge. But if you carry this, you've got to carry it all the way this way. That's a long way to go. So up to you. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. And that is it for the soldier phase. He moved. This one fought. That one, yeah, they all fought. They all shot. So that is it. Turn number 7. I don't even need to track turns anymore. The vampires appeared, but I do need to see if any ghouls appear. On a 10 or higher, I rolled a 3. They do not. It is time to start moving. The wizard will group activate with these 3. He will move 6, which puts him right there. They will move in front of him, and this one will move here. And I'm going to have my wizard cast... I need to cast heal on myself to get back up to full health. I will cast heal. I need a 10 or higher. I got a 2. I'm down to 11 health, and that is a failed spell. And I'm going to have them go ahead and double move. Just up a little bit. All right. The apprentice needs to heal this one. On her turn, she will tell them she'll tell these 3 to move 6. And then she will cast heal and then move. Excuse me. She needs to roll a 12. I got a nat 20. So this one goes back up to full health. Actually, that's not true. He was at 2 plus 5 is 7. So he's at normal. He's at 7 health, but he loses his wounded. And on soldier phase, he will get to move. She will move up to support. And that is it for the apprentice phase. Enemy phase. We'll start over here. We got a bunch of zombies. There's a zombie up in there. Yep. All right, let's do the one up in there. Let's see if he comes out. Yeah, he does. He comes out about 4 inches, using the wall to guide him, and then he'll move back in 2 inches. This one, I'll shift him 4. Anytime it points off, I just shift him sort of in the direction it's sort of hinting at, and then he'll move this way 2. This one, this way 4, and then back 2. All right, come over here. There's a zombie up in here. Let's do him. He's going to come this way 4, and then the ghoul. Oh, sorry. The ghoul will move 6 this way. This zombie will double move that way 2. So he hits that. He moves. The ghoul will move. That's this way 3 inches around the corner. I'm going to have to see if he can see me over here. He might be able to. These 2 ghouls. This one. Up 6, so I'm just going to put him up here, and then he moves that way 3, so he can just move down the corridor here. He's sort of sneaking through there. This one, this way 6 inches, and then this way 3 inches. Now, the vampire, if he moves 7, he can get up here. He'll get up here. And he will move them, ready to do a sneak attack. He may move up here to guide the wolves. That's what I would do if I were controlling him. I would try to stay in hiding and control the wolves to do as much damage. Okay, that is it for the enemy phase. It is soldier phase. This one will move 6, and then 3. And that is all I can do. Well, that one can go, but I'm gonna peer. She walks over 3. She sees the wolves, and she immediately backs up and warns them, wolves. So we have been spotted, and that is it for the soldier phase. Let's roll for ghouls. A 9. They do not. All right. If they did, I knew they were going to appear right here. All right. So we have trouble. We know that we see wolves. We don't know about the vampire. We just know she sees wolves. The wizard will group activate with all 3 of the archers. Nice. Actually, I'm going to leave them for the soldier phase. He's going to shift over here and cast Enchant Weapon. Not going to group activate, just going to cast Enchant Weapon. I need an 8. I'll re-roll that. I got an 8. All right, I will cast that on Halberd, Soldier. He has a magic weapon. He is now +4 fight. Holpen is the Halberd guy. All right, that is it for the wizard phase. That was a successful spell. And now for the... I'm going to try to have my apprentice cast heal on the wizard and also group activate 1, 2, 3. So she will group activate these 3 soldiers, 1, 2, 3, and move them up. 1, 2, 3. So all 4, my men-at-arms are all up here. This is awesome. Whoops. And then the archers are 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Rangers and archers. Okay. And she's going to try to cast heal. She needs to roll a 12. I rolled a 10. I will take 2 points. She's down to 11. But she heals the wizard 5. He is up to 16 health. Keep your wizard alive. And that was a successful spell. And she will move. Got to keep moving. She'll hopscotch here. All right. That is it for the apprentice phase. Now it's the creature phase. Let's deal with the wolves. The wolves can move 8. So the first one comes tearing around the corner 3 inches. 5. That's 8. And when it double moves, it will engage spear. This one can move 4 and 4, and will engage this one. Remember, they're trying to engage one target each. 4, 4, and then boom. All right, the wolves double moved. So we have got bad news for my archers. They can't fire into combat. But let's keep going. The vampire will fly up here to watch down and see what is going on. I can't see the vampire, but the vampire is going to allow to see what the wolves can do. Let's come over here and roll for random movement. The ghoul. What am I doing? Yellow die. We'll move this way 6, and then another 3 this way. This one moves this way 4, and then 2. No, this ghoul never had line of sight. That was good. All right, let's do this zombie. 4, 2. This ghoul, back 6, this way 3. This zombie, up 4, and then over 2. And there's a zombie in there. Let's see what he does. He's just going to move deeper in, and then deeper in. So they're staying. All right. That is it for the enemy phase. Let's come back around here. Wolves. All right. I did no group activation, so all of my archers, it's my soldier phase, so all my archers can fire, and all of my soldiers can fight. I have one soldier here who didn't move, so he's going to move up. He is, that's Colin, isn't it? Green cloak. He's got he's +3 to fight, and he gets +2 for the allies, so he's +5 versus the wolves +1. I got a 9 to its 15. I fail. 15 plus 1 is 16. 16 minus 10 is 6 damage. He has 12, so he is down to 6 health, but he's not wounded. That's below 4. All right. Halberd is +4. He gets the +2 ally bonus, so he's +6 versus +1. I rolled a 4 to its 13. Golly, 14 versus armor 10 is 4 damage. He's down to 3, and he is wounded. Oh, 12. Hold on. 14 minus 12 is 2 damage, so he's down to 5. He's okay. He's at 5 health, and he's not wounded. Good. All right. All of them have 12 health. If I remember right, the men at arms have 12 health starting. Double check that. Men at arms, 12 health. Yeah. Okay. That's that. Salif with +3 against +1. I got a 9 to its 5. Okay, 9 plus 3 is 12, minus 10 is 2. He's down to 4 health, and the good news is that wolf is wounded. Doesn't really matter, he's only going to get 1 attack anyway. Samurai here, Gibless. No, that's Allegan. +3, no modifier because no ally. +3 versus +1. I got a 15 to its 7. That should do it. 15 plus 3 is 18, minus 10 is 8 damage. Only has 6, and I kill a wolf, which is going to really tick off the vampire. All right, that means, doesn't mean anything. Now, my ranger can move in and attack with a hand weapon, and he gets the bonus. I think that's what I'm going to do. He will move up to assist. He's got 1 damage on him. He has a +3 fight, and he gets +2 for the allies. So +5 versus +1. Oh, the wounded means you're -2, so he's at -1. So the wolf is at -1. And that's, it doesn't matter. He doesn't do anything. I missed. That leaves my archers. My archers can't do anything. They will run by. They'll do a 9 and a 9. They sneak by. And that is it for the soldier phase. Done, 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 done. Yep, that's it. Alright, soldier phase is done. It is now the next turn. Do any new ghouls appear on a 10 or higher? They do. Which corner? Please not this one. 9, which is that one. So 2 ghouls will now appear over here. And it is the new turn. Wizard phase. Alright, the wizard is going to have to do some serious healing here. I've got some really injured guys. Yeah, I don't really have a choice. I got to heal him. Wizard will cast heal 10 on Halberd. I got an 8. I will take 2 damage. I'm down to 14 to successfully cast that. And Halberd is Holpen. He gets plus 4 or 5, so he's at 10 health. And that is a successful spell. And then my wizard will move here. The apprentice will cast heal on Cullen, who has 6 health left. I need a 12 or higher. I got a 12. So he's only got 1. He heals 5. 6 plus 5 is 11. He's got 11 health on him out of 12. Okay, that's better than nothing. And that was a successful spell. And my apprentice will move over here next to the I forgot this guy. He never went. He never went, but that was my my mistake. I should. He will move up, and then move over. He will sneak around the wolf, and I've got my 3 archers at the front. All right, and the bad news is, the good news is I can't see those ghouls yet. Perfect. All right, that is it for the apprentice phase. Enemy phase. All right, we got 1 wolf that is +1. Versus Halberd, who is +4, and he gets the bonus +2 ally. So it's +6 versus +1. And my 3 beats its 2, but my 9 doesn't get through its armor. But I do win, so I can shove him back. This one will attack Spear, Salif. He is wounded, so he is -1 versus my +3. And I got a 16 to its 15. 16 minus 10 is 6 damage. He only has 4 health left, and I do manage to kill another wolf. Alright. Enemies. Let's go over here. Now the vampire is mad. He will fly down. Remember, he will move to attack the closest and then flee after he succeeds or fails. He gets like it's sort of like his super speed, right? If he's within 1 movement, 8 inches, 7 inches, he will fly. He'll make an attack. If he misses or succeeds, it doesn't matter. He automatically gets a bonus movement back. It's a little bit of an enhancement to the vampire in the Frostgrave rulebook, but I think it makes it more fun and it makes it more vampire-like. All right, before we go any further, that is the end of this episode. I think in the next episode, we're going to wrap this up. This is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for joining me on this custom game, solo game of Frostgrave. I'll be back in a week with the next episode. Until then, everybody, take care.
Check out the new RPG and Wargame newsletter. Each week, the Tabletop Engineer shares news, products, Kickstarters, and much more related to the gaming hobby. It's free to subscribe, so check out the link in the video description below to sign up.